IRO decking. I've taken a little model of a deck, and I do believe that when you're building a deck, you should make it as easy as possible. Sometimes screwing planks together without somebody helping you can be quite difficult. So I would recommend what we call truss hangers or hanger brackets. This is a typical hanger bracket, and the bearer fits inside of the bracket and then gets screwed on the side and to the side of the bearer. This alleviates also some problems that you may run out of a bit of material and you've cut your bearers a bit short. By using this bracket, you don't have to worry about that if you've cut your bearer 5 mil short, because you're allowed that amount of clearance space where the screws fit in on the side. So in your construction of your deck, your bearers are placed at 400 centers. They fit into the hanger brackets on the side and on the side, so you can move the bearers correctly into place, placing them at approximately 400 centers, screwing the bracket to the one side of the bearer, and then screwing the next screws into this side, and then pulling the bracket of the hanger bracket into the bearer. Noggins are used for also strength and allowing the bearers to sit straight, so you can use noggins. The noggins can be screwed through the face or skew through the side if you can't get it in. There's an example on this one where I've screwed it through the side and I've screwed it this way. It's important in the construction of timber decking to make sure that you're level and straight, and also survey the ground where you are attempting to put your timber deck into place. Water management plays a big role in timber decking, which is important to take into consideration. There are ways of handling your water management, which is under the deck, which is such as crushed stone or bitumen, which creates a French drain, which allows the moisture to permeate back in the ground. Once you've now happy with where you are planning to put your deck in, the start point would be to build your structure and then start your first part of your decking with what we call our border, our primary border. As I've got an example of the primary border, I would recommend that you use a butt joint, because butt joints don't open up. Miters, when you miter the corner, tend to open up. Naturally, with an organic product and the humidity and the damp, timber moves and contracts. So by using a butt joint, you don't have to worry about that problem. Also, you can also screw through the face of the other border into this one if you want extra strength, or bring your screws, as I've done here, away from the end and away from the end on this side. That gives you strength. So that would be your start point. You've cut your planks, ready to start the installation of your timber deck. It's always advisable to seal the ends, because they are visible some stage where you may see a little bit of that white wood coming through, which is where it's not been coated. So we manufacture an IRO dolphin touch-up, and that I've used on the end here already, which gives you a clean, nice finish, so you can't see the white exposed wood. Sealing the ends is pretty simple with the IRO dolphin touch-up. Always remember to stir the tin, which just moves the touch-up together. By using a sponge, it's much easier when you're touching up. Goes a long way because it stays in the sponge. Any chips that may have occurred by when you're cutting it, or it's splintered out, as you can see, it's covered it nicely. Take a cloth, slightly damp the cloth, just to wipe it away, wipe the surplus off. Be reasonably quick when you're putting the touch up if you're getting it onto the surface. Because you're recoating the top of the deck, you may get a few spots on there which you will move with a wet cloth. As you can see, it's now even. Now it's ready to go into place on your structure. It also helps to preserve the end of the timber, and that way you don't see any of the underlying cut timber when you've sealed with the IRO Dolphin touch-up. We're going to be talking about now a fixing tool. IRO has got a partnership with Camo, who have designed these tools. It's a great tool to help you when you are laying a timber deck to get the spacings correct. It also allows you the freedom of putting your screw into the tool. It also puts the screw in just below the top surface of the decking plank, which doesn't split out, and puts the screw in at a 45-degree angle, which pulls the plank down. The tool's equipped with a handle which adjusts the two levers to clamp the deck. So bring the handle up, push it into the gap, line up your screw holes with your bearer, place your screw in first, and hold your tool. This drill bit has got a shank on it which aligns there, which stops you from over tightening or over trying to push the screw in deeper. Move away and you've got no chips on the end of the deck, and it's now fixed.